Hey guys, it's Daniel
and Matthew,
and we are A to Z Thrills. Alright guys, so we are here at
Six Flags Magic Mountain in Valencia, California. Real capital of the world. Over 20 roller coasters.
Yes, and
well, exactly 20 roller coasters.
Yes. Now I don't think we're gonna be able to do all of them because there are some that are down, including Scream and Ninja, which is sad because we both wanted to try Ninja, and he's more for Scream, not me. But if we do this right with Knott's Berry Farm, we did have to turn around. Knott's was going to be our next park, but we just had to take a day break. But
hey, we've been going for over a week straight with the con of D23 and Disneyland and California Adventure and Oogie Boogie Night.
Oh yeah.
Or Oogie Boogie Bash. So with all of that said, we needed a break.
Yes. Now I don't think I'm going to hit my 50th coaster here. I'm going to get darn close, and I think Knott's is going to be my 50th coaster. So we're going to see. Now, we're not going to do really any POVs on the rides. We're just going to, if you see them, it's probably going to be, of course, from the Six Flags main YouTube channel. But we will get some B-roll, and we'll let you know how the ride goes. So come along on the journey. We just got off of X2. Now, we done some rides. We done Classic Revolution, Full Throttle, and X2. First off, Classic Revolution. That was actually, it was rickety at the beginning, but that loop was so smooth. And it does even say, you know, put your head on the headrest, so therefore you can get a more enjoyable ride.
It's a very good classic ride.
Yes.
Very good to, you know, cut your teeth on to get started.
Yeah. And then we did Full Throttle. Now we're both going in this mostly blind. I don't know.
For the most part.
Yeah, he may know a little more because he's been here a few times. Well, I haven't. This is my first time.
I've literally
ever.
been once, and it was 15 years ago. So.
Well, Full Throttle is literally launches you forward through, I think it said, the world's largest loop. I don't know if that's still the thing, but if it is, awesome. And then it stops you midway through, and we thought something happened. Like, we're just like, oh no, what happened? It then sends you backwards, almost going like you're staring at the ground, then going full force forwards.
It's similar to the launch into the Top Hat on Velocicoaster.
Yes.
It's very similar to that.
Now, I will say, on that loop going down, or when you're going over the loop, it sends you out of your seat. It sent me out of my seat, and then it slows down very fast. So it punched me in my stomach, so I was like, ugh. But, oh my God. You can hear it in the background. X2.
Oh Lord.
Now I had whenever I saw this ride, I was saying, you know, never gonna happen because that's too many things for me.
And 15 years ago when it was X and I was here with my aunt, it same thing. I was like, no, never, no.
But I'm just like, hey, we're out here for one day. Let's just try it. And oh my God, it is so much fun. It's actually very smooth. It did jolt a little bit at the end when you're going into that Flight of Lie, the last one. And it did kind of hit my head because I tried to put my head back on the headrest. And when I did that, it just jolted me around so much. So it did cause a little bit of head banging at the end, but overall, definitely a fun experience. We got front row, and just that feeling of like falling down, because it points you down when you're falling. It points you down, and it's just amazing. We at first had a plan to go and ride a few rides here and there, but we're just going to go and keep walking, and whatever ride we get to is one we're going to ride.
Yeah, pretty much everything here is a walk-on today. There's like nobody here. It's wonderful.
I'm loving it.
Not having to use any fast passes or flash passes or anything.
Oh, yeah. But let's go. Let's continue.
Go.
Here we go. just got off of a few more rides. We did, after X2, we went to Tatsu, which I didn't know was a flying roller coaster. I thought it was just a regular B&M invert. All right. Then we went on Jetstream. No, we went on West Coast Racers, then Jetstream. Cooled off a little bit. It's so much fun as a water ride. It's really refreshing. It doesn't get you too wet. And
the most water went in my shoes.
Yeah. And now we're going on Gold Rusher. Then after this, we are going to Wonder Woman. Jinx. But enjoy some B-roll that I will have placed here. Alright, so we just got off, Matt just got off of Twisted Colossus. Sadly, I couldn't fit, which I think is a little unreasonable since I was able to fit on Twisted Cyclone at Georgia. But it is what it is. I mean, we both knew that this could be a possibility, so I'm not going to explain more on that. But we did ride Wonder Woman, and I was able to fit on that, so I was surprised at how fast it went. We actually was able to get 2 rides on it back to back. One of them was in the middle and one of them was right there, like in the front. I was literally the front person, so surprisingly, I don't know if it was just because of the back-to-back rides, but surprisingly, I actually like the middle more than the front. I don't know if it was just, of course, like I said, back-to-back rides. I have no idea, but it was amazing. The Zero G style that you had literally gave you so much airtime. It was not funny. But Twisted Colossus, I will let you talk about.
Oh man, what can you even say? It's well known about RMC, Rocky Mountain Coasters, and pretty much everyone's favorite a lot of the time is Twisted Colossus. The only other RMC I've ever been on is Twisted Cyclone over Georgia, which only lasts about 55 seconds. This lasts about 2.5 minutes, and it is awesome. And I feel so bad for him not being able to fit. I really do, because I got to ride it twice, back to back. I rode in the front row and then in the middle, because we tried 2 different rows just to see if there was any kind of extender or anything, because there is one in one row at over Georgia, and Daniel's able to ride Twisted Cyclone. So, but unfortunately, it looks like they're all the same here, unless they're not telling us something.
But then again, I mean, with it being younger people here, most of the time they don't care, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to someone who also wasn't able to get on the ride, and he goes that, you know, he was 400 pounds. He lost over 150 pounds over the past 2 years to, of course, you know, be able to ride these rides with his son. And he goes, yeah, it's just like no matter how much he tries, it just seems like the restraints, at least on this one, just keep on getting tighter and tighter. If I can make one request, and I mean take this to heart, it's just like I don't understand why you need that kind of seatbelt latch on these kind of rides. As in, you can easily use a stretchable latch. As in, you can keep the restraints and the leg restraints and seat restraints the same, but switch out the belt. Because I don't understand that. It's just like there are so many rides that have that stretchy belt system, such as, you know, Fury, Intimidator, a lot of rides like Carowinds, a lot of Cedar Fair rides, but remember this is Six Flags, so it's kind of iffy, because it's like, I'm not gonna let this ruin my day. I'm not. But I would be lying if I was saying I'm not upset about this.
And he has every right to be. I mean, he and I have talked about this ride for a long time now. But as I said, I mean, it's a wonderful ride. I enjoyed it very much. It kind of took away from my enjoyment a little bit with him not being able to. But yeah, just stay with us. There's more to come.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, Apocalypse is still closed. It was supposed to open today, and it opened up for like a very brief minute and then closed right back down. So, sadly, wasn't able to ride that. But I was able to get nine new rides today.
10 for me.
Yes. 9 new rides, putting me up to 45.
I haven't counted mine, so I know it's substantially more than him.
Yeah.
But
So when we go to Knott's tomorrow, if hang time is open, then hopefully that will be my 50th ride. And what better one? I mean, it's a Gerstauer Infinity coaster. I mean, come on. So that is what I'm going to hope for. Because I know there's Jaguar, there's the Pony Express, Silver Bullet, there's a Mouse Coaster. Sadly, Accelerator and Ghost Rider are currently down.
and Montezuma.
And Montezuma. Of course, Montezuma is going through a big refurbishment.
And Ghost Rider, they're getting ready for Knott's Scary Farm.
Yeah, so that one's reopening on the 22nd. So thank you for coming on this adventure with us. My name is Daniel.
And I'm Matthew.
And this is A to Z Thrills. And as always, keep calm
And coaster on.
Bye, guys.